else, I had the best time on those films. I cannot tell you. Like, I mean, people always want to find out something negative about that experience, and not that I'm saying that's what you are saying, but generally speaking, people try to, you know, pick holes and find, well, it can't have been that fun, you can't have been that happy. And, you know, I'm not saying that I was relentlessly, creepily happy for 2 years, but you know, and there were times in that were, you know, where I went through stuff, the same stuff that everybody's or a lot of people go through in their teens. But I had such a good time on those films. You know, I met all of my friends, both on the cast and on the crew. I worked with some of the greatest British actors currently living. Some of the greatest actors in the world. Not that there's no need to make it a nationality thing. I mean, I look back on those years with nothing but fondness and nostalgia.
Yeah, Daniel, I have to say, I don't know, I think you were on Letterman, which, by the way, you're always great when you're on Dave, but I think you had a really great answer when he asked you if you were really friends with Emma and Rupert, and you were really honest, and you said, look, just like anyone else, we got on each other's nerves over the years, we were friends, we had fights.
Yeah.
I thought that was really honest. It was a really good answer to that.
Of course, that's the thing. You know, you can't expect to put, you know, 1,000 complete strangers in a building together for 10 years and not expect there to be fractious moments. Of course there will be. But, you know, in amongst all that, we had a blast. And that's ultimately what counts.
You guys are great. What's your name? What's your question?
And I was wondering, other than just getting scared from this horror movie, what other would you like to see the audience take out of the movie Black?
Sorry, just what other than the scares, what else would I like people to take away from the film?
Is there any underlying morals or just sort of story that you would like to portray to the audience?
I mean, it's as well as being, you know, the scary film that it is, it's kind of a comment on grief and loss and how death affects different people in different ways. Thematically, that's kind of what runs through the film, I think. And yeah, I mean, the importance of love and family are themes, but I'd say it's kind of a comment on the grieving process and also sort of on human curiosity, because I said to my first question that I asked James Watkins when we met was, you know, I read the script, why does he stay in the house? I read one page and I know that it's not going to end well. You know, why doesn't he just run a mile as soon as he gets there and starts seeing this apparition? And James's answer was brilliant. And he said, well, you know, here is a young man who has lost his wife, who lives with the ghost of his wife every single day, who is constantly reaching out for some kind of a confirmation that she is in some way still a part of his life, still present and still looking down over him. And he goes to this house and starts seeing the ghost of a dead woman. You know, he would stay there because he is possibly thinking, you know, is it my life? But even if it's not, just to have some kind of confirmation of what he is seeing as being a ghost. You know, if there's a ghost, that means there is an afterlife, and that means she is still with me, and, you know, she is still looking after me. I mean, that's kind of the thought process. So hopefully it has the potential, I think, to be moving as well as terrifying.
Okay, we have to wrap things up, and you guys have been great by asking no Potter questions, so I thought it would be fun. The last thing we're going to do, Daniel, I'm going to say we're going to do what's the first thing that comes to your mind. So I'm going to say some names, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, God. Is this going to be like a Harry Potter quiz? Because I'm...
No quiz. I'm going to say a name, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay? Rupert.
Cool.
Emma
I don't know why, but that's
Emma Thompson.
Sorry.
No, Emma Thompson. No, I know, but there's
Emma
also...
Thompson?
Emma Thompson's also in movies. Yes.
Okay, I think of Gaia, actually, her daughter, because whenever I've seen Emma, she's always been with Gaia, so that's what I think of.
Emma Watson.
Fiercely intelligent. Too much.
Alan Rickman.
Intimidating at first, but actually lovely.
Maggie Smith.
Well, she got me the job on Potter, practically. So, like, I don't know, for anyone who doesn't know that story, I basically owe everything to Maggie Smith because I worked with her on David Copperfield, and then she came on to Potter as McGonagall and said to the director, you need to audition this boy. So, I kind of owe her everything. So, to Maggie, I just say my fairy godmother.
And finally, is it an old wives' tale? Didn't you find out that you got the role when you were in the bathtub? Didn't your dad tell you?
Yes, that is true.
I heard that, and I didn't know if that was true. Let's give it up for Daniel Radcliffe.
Thank you all very much, guys. It's been wonderful questions.
Thank you so much, Daniel. You won the Black Open.
Thank you very much, guys.
Minneapolis loves you, Daniel. Minneapolis loves you. Great questions, guys.
I love Minneapolis. Go Vikings!
Guys, seriously, you guys, I know you're all journalism. You guys are going to do great. You guys have asked great questions. I hope you had a good time.